I've spent the last few months doing various road trips across Europe, and today is no different as I head towards the east coast of Spain. I was greeted by all types of weather and landscape before briefly stopping off in one of the most ridiculous places on earth, Benidorm. I finally arrived in Alicante as the sun was setting, and it felt great to switch from the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea after so long.
However, the reason we are in this part of Spain, well, there's two reasons. One, I used to live around here, so I want to go visit some old friends and catch up. And number two, the clock is ticking on my time in Europe. On one of my previous episodes, I mentioned that the van was starting to lose power, and that is still the case. So I'm going to take her into a garage this morning. It's about 9:45 now. It's hot, it's about 23 degrees, so it's going to be a hot day. They say the sun never sets on the British Empire. Well, it definitely doesn't in terms of mechanics. I'm going to meet a guy called Dave, who's going to take a look at the van, hopefully fix whatever's wrong with her and help me get back on the road, because this journey doesn't end here, no way. I don't trust Spanish mechanics. I just don't feel I can explain my situation as well. And you know, if someone's going to fix my van, it's going to be Dave. I want a Dave fixing my van. So that's where we're heading. We've got about a 40-minute drive, and yeah, I have no clue what's going to happen from here. I don't know what he's going to say about the van, so it's an interesting and it's a bit of a nerve-wracking day. Whoa! Okay, we're about 5 minutes away, and I'm nervous. I always get nervous when I go to car garages or, you know, go to buy a new car or something like that. They're just men's men, aren't they? They know nuts and bolts and diesel and just man stuff. Whereas I'm more I don't know, reading and stretching and sitting around talking about my feelings. So, but hey ho, that is the way. I have faith. Oh, this is great. Is that Dave? Right, here goes nothing. Oh. Yes. Okay, so it's probably a good time to fill you in on the last, I don't know, 10 days. And I've not been panicking about the van, but when I took it to the garage, it needed quite a lot of work done. So I've got 4 new all-weather tyres, a new clutch, some new shocks. The clutch plate had just snapped in half, so I mean, driving now the clutch feels so different, it's actually quite strange. But as you can see, I don't have any time left in Europe, and it's probably a good time to let you know that I will not be coming back to the UK for winter. I'll be driving to Morocco, which is really exciting, but I do not have a plan. I don't know anybody there, so yeah, it's going to be a real adventure. I've never been to Morocco, I've never been to Africa, so I'm really excited. I've got 4 days, I think, in Europe, and I have my ferry booked to Morocco from Algeciras, somewhere in the south of Spain, right in the south of Spain. So yes, that's the plan. I just need to you know, dot the T's and cross the I's before I go, so I'll take the next few days doing that, and then we will pick back up en route to Africa. But of course,
that didn't happen either, as I met up with a friend and headed towards the coastal city of Almeria. We parked up outside the Hotel Dorado in a small town called Carbonera. After buying a coffee, they let us use the facilities all day, which was a lovely treat. I then jumped in the shower, put on some of my clean clothes, and we headed to Granada, one of my favourite cities in the world. I even introduced him to the beauty of stealth camping in the city.
You gonna let me out? No. Oh, it's very tight. Okay, here we go. We're getting closer and closer to our destination of Algeciras, in the very southernmost point, or maybe not the most southern, but a very southern point in Spain where the ferry is to Africa. As you can see, the van is a complete mess, so I just need to sort that out, get that all nice and clean, and get ready for, you know, going to a different continent. It's always nice when you go to a new place to get everything in working order. But for now, you know, it's probably a good time to recap the journey a little bit. So I drove from Cornwall to Bournemouth to Brighton to Calais via Dover. From there I went to Paris, then out west to La Rochelle, down through Biarritz and into Donostia, through the Basque Country into Pamplona, and then all the way across to the very east of Spain to Alicante, and now I'm heading south to get the ferry. And I'm wholly unprepared. I know my passport is here somewhere. I'll find that. But yeah, as I said, let's get our head down, let's drive sensibly, let's put some soothing music on, like, I don't know, Adele, and yeah, we'll pick up when we get there.
There's a side to you that I never knew to feel. City when two worlds collide. Don't need to look no further. This ain't last. Ooh, settle down.
Not this one, never this one. Here we go. What's it like? Oh, that's cool. It's a nice little spot. Seems safe enough. Just park it up here. It's a good park for night for stuff like this. If you go into an area you've not really planned very well, just stick it in your phone and it always brings up like a nice picture of where you are and the facilities and stuff. Like I know there's a shower just there, which is great. And yeah. Oh, okay. That is the van basically tidy. We're in good shape. But I think that's it from me for today. So I just need to chill out for a bit, relax. It was a long drive, possibly the longest 3 hours of my life. But we're here now, we're about, I think, 20 minutes away from the ferry. So it's a 10 o'clock start tomorrow, so I'm just gonna get some rest, just gonna chill out, and yeah, I'll pick this back up when we move towards Africa. Who's beeping at me? It's far too early in the morning to get beeped at. It's 7:45, dude, relax. We're about 5 minutes away from the ferry. I haven't got my ticket, I haven't got my COVID test. You were never stopping anywhere, were you, mate? Let's be honest. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. Me. Around? I don't know what you want from me. Gracias. That's the one joy of the camper van. Well, one of many, but the great advantage is I can just pull the bed out and have a nap when I want. Ah! We don't seem to be going anywhere very fast. I've been lying here for about an hour now. It's just me and this other van. You'll never guess what I've done. I've turned up a day early. I thought I was meant to be getting the ferry today on the Thursday. It turns out I'm getting it on Friday, but I'm just going to try get on it anyway today. So I'm not waiting here for 24 hours. That's crazy. No, ¿vale? Sí, no funciona la puerta. I don't want to test my luck, but this particular journey's been such smooth sailing. Like, I didn't get the COVID test, they haven't been bothered about that. I turned up a day early, they've not been bothered about that. So as long as I can get this van on the ferry and get it off the other side, we'll be looking very good. Here she comes, the old boat. Yeah. Oh, tight.
Only one person, entree.
Merci. That guy's like the smiliest policeman I've ever met. Loves his job. Managed to get my passport signed from him straight away, so we're good to go. I just really need to find insurance now, so I'm just going to follow this fleet of French and Spanish vehicles, and hopefully they're thinking the same thing, because people usually are, aren't they, when they go away? Everyone's trying to do the same thing. Who's on the wrong side of the road, me or you? We've come a long way. We've come a very long way. Bonjour. Je voudrais acheter insurance pour mon caravan. Insurance. Savez-vous? Insurance. In hill.
Yes,
So I follow, leave,
yes,
like an officina?
yes,
This way.
Si.
Okay, dedans. Merci beaucoup. No one knows what's going on. Smiley man, not like him. Good man. I haven't got any internet either, because I could use my data in Europe fine, whereas here it's like £45 a minute, so we're in blind. We're going absolutely blind. I can't believe I'm in Morocco. Welcome to Africa. Oh, pardon. Okay. Matriculas. Don't drop. What a face, eh? Like this?
لا
It's taking an obscenely long time to get through these customs. This is where we're at. I've probably been waiting here for about an hour. So it'd be nice to just get this out of the way and get back on the road, but hey, it is no real rush. What can I do? It's out of my control, so I'm just gonna kick back and let it do its thing. Sorry.
Ça va?
Merci.
English, French,
English.
English. You have something to declare? Your passport and the
Yes.
paper of the car.
You want?
Ah, yes.
Passport's here.
Yeah. With the paper of the car.
Yes. 1 second.
It's the number of the car, number of chassis. Why that?
And the chassis is actually there as
Okay.
well. But
So-
my name is.
Good, Safi, yeah.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
Good man, thank you.
You take a place just here.
Yeah. You
Okay.
want to have a look?
We don't have a weapon.
Me?
Weapon. Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Goodbye.
take a place here.
Okay, thanks, man. Yeah, I have loads of weapons, mate. It's the first thing I'm going to say. We'll see what happens. But I still don't have any internet. I don't have any maps, so I'm not sure how I'm going to get to anywhere, really. I guess I'm just going to drive. Just going to drive until I find the city. I'll tell you what, this might actually be the place for insurance. And for a SIM card. SIM card. SIM card. Okay. What's the situation?
You got the...
I don't even understand what's going on here, mate. Here we go. Here we go. Yo. So for the van.
Assurance here. Come with me.
Thank you so much.
19. We have 5 days, 10 days, 1 month.
3 months.
3 months. 199.
It's 3 months.
Yes.
Okay.
4. Huh? 1 giga on euro, 50 giga, 5 giga, 50 dirham.
No hashish. No hashish. Felicia, no? Yeah. No hombre, pero gracias. Okay, we're all sorted out. We're on the road. I managed to get the van insured for 3 months for 2,010 dirhams, which is approximately £186, so 60 quid a month. I mean, I don't think they're going to pay out for me if anything happens to the van, but that's not what they're there for. I also got my SIM card, which was 50 dirhams for 5 gigabytes of internet, which is not a lot in this day and age, but I mean, normally I wouldn't really buy it in them situations, but you know, someone just approaches you on the street, but I need it to get to the city. We'll find somewhere to park up, and then the final thing I want to do is get something nice for dinner. It's been a long day, actually. To say I only had to cross 9 miles from Spain into Morocco, but I'm going to top it off with some lovely Moroccan food, and we'll pick back up when we get there. This van is not built for hills, I'll tell you that. Still not hit a civilian yet. Still in my last, I don't know how many months of driving this van. It's unbelievable, really. Yes, bro. Yes. Thank God I got a new clutch as well. It's definitely paid off trying to get up that hill. I love it, man. There's people everywhere, colours everywhere. Hazards everywhere. Don't make me lose power, guys. You make me stop, there's no way I'm getting up. Ça va? Pour la nuit, c'est bon? Ça coûte combien pour la nuit? Okay, cool. Park first, pay later once you've already got settled. It's a lovely view of that wall. Let's go talk to this guy.
Viajando por el mundo.
Uh-huh.
Aquí, en este texto hablan de Zaher.
What a pleasant young man. He's giving me recommendations, where to get a shower, where to eat. Assured me everything's going to be safe here, so the final stop of our trip, though, for now, is to get some food. Ici. How exciting. Oh wow. I'm going to enjoy this, and then I'm going to work out what to do in Morocco. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. I'll see you next time.